Hey everybody, it's Jason with Parallel Reality coming back with you here today with an article from MRC Newsbusters, America's Media Watchdog. From January 27th, this could be a quick one. This is ABC, CBS, NBC give Trump pardons 15 times more time than Biden's. And I think we can unequivocally say that Biden's were far, far worse than what Trump did. So of course they're going to do that because their media is biased. So it says, broadcast networks ABC, CBS, and NBC spent last week incensed by President Trump's pardoning of January 6 defendants. You can blame Joe Biden and his pardons for that, heaping over 46 minutes of coverage on the story within just a 48-hour period on their flagship morning and evening newscasts. By contrast, those same newscasts spared a pathetic 3.5 minutes for the last-minute pardons of former President Biden issued for his family members. This is MRC analysts looked at a 48-hour period following President Trump's inauguration on ABC, CBS, and NBC for a total of 2 evening newscasts and 2 morning shows per network from the evening of January 20th through the morning of January 22nd. We found a total of 46 minutes and 32 seconds of coverage were spent on Trump's pardons, more than 15 times as much airtime as they gave to Biden's pardoning of his own family member, which was just 212 seconds. Jeez. So CBS was the most intensely interested in Trump's lenience for the January 6 defendants, racking up a whopping 16 minutes and 32 seconds, or 15 times as much airtime, so they missed a word here, 15 times as much airtime as was spent on Biden's pardons. ABC was slightly behind CBS in total airtime at 15.5 minutes, but they were by far the most slanted, giving an absurd 27 times more coverage to Trump's pardons than to Biden's. NBC's let's see here. Did it say? Oh, I thought it did. Okay. NBC's 14.5 minutes of coverage for Trump's pardons put them in last, well, not by a whole lot, but both as far as total coverage for Trump's pardons and in the degree by which this coverage outweighed their discussion of Biden's pardons just over 7 times as much. Because despite Trump not even having issued those pardons by the time the evening newscast aired on January 20th, the possibility of his doing so was enough to beat out the airtime that Biden's pardons received on both ABC and NBC that evening. So he hadn't even done anything, and it's already, yeah, okay. Again, news is slanted. Very much so, if you don't believe it. As on NBC, Trump's then-rumored pardons received just shy of a minute, so it's 55 seconds, while Biden's pardons got 40 seconds. Over on ABC, the split was 46 seconds for Trump and 34 seconds for Biden. Most alarmingly, those 34 seconds represent the entirety of the coverage that Biden's pardons for his family members received on ABC during those first 48 hours. On January 23rd, President Trump said during an interview with Fox News host Sean Hannity that the January 6 defendants had been treated so badly they were treated like the worst criminals in history, he added. They were protesting the vote, and you should be allowed to protest the vote. Yeah, and if you haven't read about the conditions that these folks were kept in and how they were treated, it's as bad as you'd think like a maximum security, like serial killer would have been treated. Like, it's bad, okay? And they weren't like people that were just in jail and just there doing regular stuff. Like, these people were treated like third world prisoners. I mean, again, it was really, really bad. And he's right. And he let them all out. And I think you can, as I said at the very beginning, you can blame Biden for Trump doing the pardons, because Biden basically let people go that supposedly didn't actually do anything, and he pardoned his family members, and Trump let people go that were being just like walking around the Capitol. Okay, and too bad. So the media just has to find a way to deal with it. They're out, and that's the way it should be. And I've said that from day one. That's it. Short one, like I said. Let me know what you think about this in the comments below. Like, do you love this media bias? Yes or no? Leave a comment, like, share, subscribe. Talk to you soon. Bye.